Mrs. Florence Abiodu Bello. I'm the administrator in Wholistic Outreach Ministry. Wholistic Outreach Ministry is an NGO under the office of our mother in Israel, Pastor Mrs. Folu Adeboye. The vision was given to our mommy about 19 thereabout years ago. And what the ministry does is that we rehabilitate the commercial sex workers, traffic girls, stranded youth, showing them the love of God, telling them that there's still hope for them, touching their lives. For the past 17 years thereabouts, when Wholistic Outreach has been established, God has helped us to rehabilitate more than 100 girls. And to the glory of God, some of them are married. We have professionals among them. They've gone through universities, and we have people that learn one trade or the other that are working, and they are doing perfectly well, to the glory of God.
In the year 2012-2013, I got admission into Abu Salih University. I was the 200 level, and it was not really easy for me to pay my school fees. So they wanted for me to do just for me to look for somewhere that would take me out of the country. So I went to Russia as a commercial sex worker.
So I was living in camp before the former heritage home. So some things happened and I left. So, and I got pregnant. Or the person that I got pregnant for, I was staying with him in Cotonou. So when the maltreatment, everything was too much, I ran back to Nigeria with pregnancy and with a son.
First of all, I was a student. I was schooling at Moshood Abiola Polytechnic. I was studying mass communication, though I was through my OND. I got pregnant along the line. So I had issues with my dad. My mom's late. I had issues with my dad. I was chased out of the house. So I started having issues with accommodation. So somebody introduced me. I went to church, Redeemed Church, and I was asked to come to the auditorium. So I was staying at the auditorium. I was there for like a month. So thereabouts, I was told to write a letter to Mom Jew, and that was how I got Wholistic.
In the year 2014, I went to Russia. It was my cousin that took me there. And I was into prostitution. Okay, I spent 3 years and 6 months in Russia. She took me there, and she asked me to pay her the sum of $20,000, so which I did for about a year plus. I spent 4 years. It was through my friend. So she linked me to the madam, but the madam was in Russia then. So she linked me to the madam, and the madam asked me to come, and he told me to pay the sum of $50,000. So when I got there, it was not really easy. So we had a fight, so I left the house. So from us, I was paying her outside. So if I go to her house, I will go and give her the money before I gave my life to Christ. And I told her that I'm no longer doing that job, that I will not pay. But when I calculated the whole amount I paid to her, it was $38,000 that I actually paid before I came back to Nigeria through the help of Redeemed Pastor.
But it was not easy caring for 2 children. So I have started doing all manner of jobs so that I can pay my house rent and they can feed. I do wash clothes for people, sweep, do a lot of jobs just for me to get money so that I can feed them and they can go to school and I can able to save money for my house rent. But the more I tried, I could not cope because, you know, Lagos house is always very expensive. So I decided to come back to camp. So when I came back to camp, I saw Mommy Odeshola. I pleaded with her. That is how I came to Wholistic. She said I should go and learn and work.
Things I used to do before, I discovered I stopped doing it. The bad things I was doing then in school, even when I was staying alone, some nasty things I was doing, I discovered I stopped. I noticed I wasn't like before. I was not this kind of prayer type. Like I don't pray like that. But when I got holistic, I started praying before I sleep. I pray. I had this passion of like I started reading my Bible. Like spiritually, I was like going spiritually. So
There are some things I was addicted to, though, but Christ has delivered me from them. So I no more experience those things again, and I usually feel pain in my chest. But when I gave my life to Christ, I discovered that those things, so many things that I find in me was leaving me. So, since I've been in Christ, I've been having peace of mind. At times when I think before, I do have chest pain, but now I no longer think. I have peace.
What we are facing, mostly the girls, they become homesick. You know, when you bring someone out, somebody that are used to being on their own, doing whatever they want to do, and you are putting them in a place that say, my girl, you can't go out, you can't do this, you can't do that. It becomes so difficult for them. So, but to the glory of God, with the help of the professionals we have, our counselors, sometimes we invite psychologists to come and talk to them. They'll be able to cope, and God has been helping us.
My advice for other young ladies out there is, if anyone come to meet them, that they should come and seek greener pastures from other countries of either other African countries or Europe. That they should not go, because they are deceiving them. If they get, there's not what they tell them here that they will go and be doing there. They will change everything. They will maltreat and torture you. So my advice for them is, they should not allow anyone to deceive them.
don't give up yourself. Always have this mindset that I can make it no matter what.
Even if they have made mistake or they are falling victim, they should not give up, and they should not look down on themselves. They should they should not be lazy. They should be hardworking, and they should be determined that they will be what God wants them to be.
There is no life outside Christ. And two, there is no peace there. There is nothing you gain, because the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. At the end of it, you find out that one thing about you, either you have sickness or so many things happen over there. Either they throw you up from upstairs and abuse you, some even stab, so many things. So my advice to them is that they should come out of it, or if they are planning to, it is not a good thing for them to go into, because at the end they will all regret it.
Presently, we have like 45 girls in the home and 13 children, because we have little children that we are sending to school. So that's what we have in the home presently. And the girls are doing well. We have like 15 of them in the secondary school. We have 3 in higher institution presently. And we have over 10 in various skill acquisition. Some are doing textile, fashion, some are in the catering departments. We go to outreach, we go to villages. There was a time we were at Abalabi, very close to Abekuta there, where we got our girls. And our outreach team do go out on a weekly basis to brothels in Lagos, Shagam, Ogun State, and its envelope. And once they get there, they tell them about the love of Christ, tell them that there is hope for them. The vision is to touch lives. Just like Jesus said in the Bible that when I was hungry, you gave me food. When I was naked, you clothed me. So that is it. And we felt that we should bring Jesus, the love of the practical example of what Christianity is all about. Telling them about the love of, not just about talking, about preaching, but showing them the love of Christ and bringing them to Christ. So when we go on outreaches, we partners with parishes around us. And we encourage the girls to visit, to worship there, so that they can be genuinely, we know how genuine they are, to give their life to Christ. And to the glory of God, this Love Foundation came in, partnering with us. This year alone, when we told them, we explained to them that we are having outreaches, they were able to support us financially. They gave us something to support the vision for the year. We want to say big thank you to them.